ball should be jumping in this one. We're ready for daytime baseball from Coors Field. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Houston Astros and the Colorado Rockies. It's interleague baseball next on the show. German Marquez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Stepping up is Craig Biggio. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the AB on its way. Craig Biggio is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Rockies guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, Matty, you're talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dior. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dior, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kemp is right there, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball.
But there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east, west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's
a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back safely. Bagwell, base runner at first with one out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Previous history with German Marquez, he's gone 2 for 5. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Looking to minimize the damage here.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2-1, here it is. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 pitch.
Ball 4.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
So our situation as the bases loaded. 2 men out. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman from the stretch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and two strikes now.
2 strikes.
He's going to have to figure out a way to get out of the middle of the plate. Just gave up a big bomb right there, and now he's missing right down the heart of the plate again. Could spell trouble for him.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
And it's fouled away. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 5, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nolan Ryan is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And now here is Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Behind 0-2 now. And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now here it comes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And now pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
That's inside.
Matt Kemp is on deck. Now here it comes. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the two-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
In now for Colorado, Matt Kemp. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch of the AB now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now a move over to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Alvarez will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Rockies are down quietly. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Craig Biggio digging in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Brantley is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Yes. Bagwell.
Next, it'll be Jeff Bagwell. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. Right side, reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in will be Dante Bichette. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker, and that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. Down.
Walker, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the air to center. After it is Brantley. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. From the stretch. 2 out with the man at first.
Ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First delivery to him.
Ball one.
On the ground up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
One out now in the Houston third, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Popped him up. Story backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Here's the first pitch to him as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here it comes, 0-2.
That's a ball.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Now back, catcher, Jason Castro.
Ben Bowden is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 51, Ben Bowden.
At the plate, Jason Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Tucker on second. Bregman on at first with 2 down. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Stepping in next, Nolan Ryan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Astros leave them loaded, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Josh Fuentes, and they could use a spark from him here.
The third baseman, Josh.
And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. Too tight with
3-0.
that one. 3-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
3-0 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys
#3.
struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
Got a full count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Ben Bowden. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. First pitch on its way. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. Left side, but well fouled. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Ball,
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Hard hit at third. Bregman has it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rockies strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. top of the lineup, stepping in, Craig Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Michael Brantley is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Two pitch is fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch out. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
For the
And up
Rockies,
steps Garrett
the
Hampson
second
to
baseman,
bat.
number 1.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Matt Kemp. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Kemp playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And
One
he
ball,
won't
two
offer it
strikes,
that.
down.
Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ball 2.
Misses. Ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do
The left
than to
fielder,
strike out
number
both
10.
guys in front of him.
Dante.
Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
To the plate now, Dante Bichette. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Brantley. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering. And right into the shift. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Now at the plate here is Kyle Tucker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And that misses ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
In there, 1-2 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes, the count.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Three and 0 now. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So next to hit is Jason Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Tucker over at second. Bregman at first, 2 out in the inning. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 2-1 home. Now a little looper down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And add 1 more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
So now to the plate, Nolan Ryan. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
At the plate now, Craig Biggio, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the
Thank you,
Rockies.
Heidi. Striding in for the Rockies, Larry Walker. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. That's ball 2.
One out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Josh Fuentes is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
The third baseman, number 8. Josh.
Ready now is Josh Fuentes. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez,
Nope.
as he
Ball 1.
takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
That's
Now
ball
a
2.
circle change, but he takes it low,
2-0.
ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Well behind that
2-1.
fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different
Yeah, it's
from the
3-1.
east-west we came up playing.
3-1 to him now. Story leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that
Now
walk,
batting,
they've got runners
the
at
pitcher.
first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Your
Raimel
attention,
Tapia
please.
will get the call here as he'll
Pitching
hit
for
for
the
the
Rockies.
pitcher.
Number 15. Raimel Tapia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he
0-1.
swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. That's
1-1.
over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Julian Fernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Fernandez.
At the plate now is Michael Brantley, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Michael Brantley.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Ball 2 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Todd Helton. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, number 1.
So now here is Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. So a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled off. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And stepping in, Matt Kemp, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, back down strike.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bagwell camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies. Dante Bichette flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
That's inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will, right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Larry Walker is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Hampson at second. Bichette on at first with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Seventh inning, ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Sinks
That's a
below
ball.
the knees, taken for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Fastball in there. 3-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in. 4 strike too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. From the stretch. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Digging in next, Jason Castro. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now here's the first offering.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. One and one
ball,
to Jason
1 strike.
Castro. Now the fastball is
1
swung
ball,
on and missed.
2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white
I
blur.
got the count. 2-2.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box now, Nolan Ryan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. The shed is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor
First pitch on its way.
Story.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
And that misses. 2-1. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now, Josh Fuentes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Story on at first, nobody out. That's wide, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Dom Nunez waits on deck. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Now batting, number 3.
Next up, Dom Nunez. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Charlie Blackmon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Fouled away. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Christian Javier takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Christian Javier.
Into the box, Todd Helton. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he served one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, center fielder, Matt Garrett.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's it. Ball, that's inside.
Three runs already home here. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Next, it'll be Dante Bichette, who's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
That misses. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros on top, 7-4. Carlos Estevez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez. Leading off for the Astros, the second baseman, Craig.
Stepping in now, Craig Biggio, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike. Ball that's outside.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Pitch on the way. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Bagwell, the runner at first with 2 gone. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story brings it in, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ryan Presley is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Now to bat, Larry Walker. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him.
That's a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Trevor Story is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So now into the box is Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Presley is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays. Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out.
The third baseman,
Now
number
it'll
8.
be Josh Fuentes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-1. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next up is Dom Nunez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Ryan McMahon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch on its way, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Michael Givens enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Givens.
So here is Kyle Tucker. He flew out in his last AB.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
The 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off-speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Up next, Alex Bregman. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. The 1-1.
That's ball.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. One out and a runner on third. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Stepping in once again is Jason Castro. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Pops this one up. Helton is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing further in the Houston ninth. On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They're down 3. It's 7-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Hampton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Todd Helton, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
In now, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Hey. 2-2 now. Helton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
All even now, 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Short, hit hard. That's through. He's got a base hit, his 2nd in this one. 2 for 5 now. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And they'll hold the lead runner at 3rd, but the batter does end up making it to 2nd with only 1 away. So some real problems out there at that time as it'll wind up in E7. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Dante Bichette. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. first delivery to him.
Down 21.
Second and third here, one man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
There's the 2-1 home. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And up next will be Larry Walker. Set and the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line and right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. With runners in scoring position this season, Walker is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Billy Wagner comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 13, Billy Wagner.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
the third baseman, number 8.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado, and he fouls this one off. Two and 2. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Another game, another save, another historic milestone for him. That's career save number 424, tying him with lefty John Franco on the all-time list.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Houston Astros came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Nolan Ryan takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. German Marquez couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 10 men on base. For the Rockies, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.